What is good, duelist? I have been practicing for YCS Indianapolis, as you all know, post AGOV, so I thought it'd be perfect for a little discussion video on just how impactful this new Link 2 is going to be and why I think it's going to actually make the Charmers a lot better. So basically, I think Dark Charmer is going to become really relevant because I think Diabellstar is actually going to be in a lot of decks. Not to mention that the Unchains are Darks. There's just a lot of darks. I mean, even the Pearl Lily is dark, but unfortunately, there's a lot of situations where you can't even summon off the Dark Charmer because of the Pearly. But this video is just going to be a discussion on SP Little Knight. Why I think this card might actually be two of in every extra deck. It is definitely going to make the Sprite deck a lot better than it is currently, just because it's a Link 2. It's probably like the best Link 2 ever, in my opinion. Maybe not. Maybe like Dark Charmer is better. But I definitely think it's better than IP Masquerena. And originally when I read this card, I thought it was just going to be something you make with IP. It's an easy interruption. It's way better than like Nightmare Phoenix because you don't have to discard a card, or like compared to Nightmare Unicorn, we don't have to discard a card and we just get to banish something for free if we make it with IP. But that's not even really why this card's so broken. So it is. That's why it's broken with the Charmers, and I think like Fire Charmer and Dark Charmer are going to be really relevant, especially when we're going to see an increase in popularity of the Rescue Ace decks, and Diabellstar being dark definitely comes up a lot because usually with these Sinful Spoils, you are placing your Banished Feather Trap to the bottom, and you can't actually place this to the bottom, so it's going to be in the grave a lot. One thing, I think this card is actually going to be like the new Sprite Sprint, so maybe not like the best comparison, but you know, this is usually what you're using IP to make, or this is what you're using your Charmers to make because they're Link 2, so it's a guaranteed Link 2. It's kind of like that in a way because this requires an extra deck monster basically to make it, but not like a Pendulum monster, Fusion, Synchro, XYZ, or Link. And another reason, so when I initially started playing this card, I was really just using it as an interruption to banish cards, but one of the most broken things is this card is going to dramatically impact cards like Infinite Impermanence, Effect Veiler, and Ghost Moonlight Show. And that's because when your opponent activates a card or effect, quick effect, you can target 2 face-up monsters on the field, including at least one monster you control. So reading that, I think, oh, I'm just going to target my SP Little Knight and their guy, and bam, just banish. But you can actually use this card going first. So it says you can target 2 face-up monsters on the field, including at least one monster you control. So that means you can actually use 2 monsters you control. So say I summon a Turbulence and I already have SP Little Knight face up, there's no way my Turbulence is getting impermed because I'm going to chain to the imperm my SP Little Knight. So I would go, you know, have SP Little Knight on field, have Turbulence on field, activate Turbulence effect. We assume that's where they would imperm. Probably not, because they know that I could just respond to this. Imperm Chainlink 1, SP Little Knight Chainlink 2, banish Turbulence and this, and now it will resolve like normal because SP Little Knight was Chainlink 2 and the target is no longer on the field, which was Turbulence. That's pretty broken when you think about it. And what I said earlier with this being a 2 of in some extra decks, and you know, because Sprite already locks you in Link 2s, we haven't really seen that deck in a long time, but I do think that that will probably be like the best use case for this. But then again, a deck like Rescue Ace just going first, making SP Little Knight just to dodge hand traps. The only hand trap you really can't dodge is Ash, and you can't Ash Turbulence. That makes this card really broken, as long as you get 2 monsters on the field, and Diabellstar definitely help with that. The only thing that has sucked with this card is if you want to like go hyperextend after you make SP Little Knight. If you're making SP Little Knight first, the arrows definitely clog you a lot because you can't link under this at all. So you can't link anything under your SP Little Knight. It's not like IP Masquerena where the arrows aren't pointing sideways. But yeah, I mean, I'll just keep this video short, but I just wanted to let you know how impactful I think this Link 2 is going to be with making cards like Imperm, Effect Veiler, and Moonlight Show worse. It's 2 interruptions in 1 card. I mean, it's going to make the Charmers way more impactful, and that's why I think it's the new Sprite Sprint. So if you enjoyed this video, if you enjoyed just like this quick little update, please like and subscribe and let me know. I appreciate it so much, and have a great day.